going to show you my favorite ab exercises that you can do at home. No equipment required. You might want to grab yourself a mat or a towel before we get started. I've had a lot of requests for my favorite ab exercises. So today I'm going to show you 4 that you can do on your own. The first one is called an ab crunch hold. The second one is a tuck crunch. The third one's going to be just your standard plank, and then the fourth one will be a side plank. And I'll explain to you guys why I chose these 4 as my top 4 at-home exercises. So the first thing we're going to do is an ab crunch hold. And the purpose of this exercise is to really prime your muscles for the activity ahead. The ab crunch hold looks very unassuming, but it's actually a lot harder than it looks. It's going to get all of those muscle fibers in your core firing. So this is a good one even if you're in the gym and you're getting ready to do squats or any of your heavy lifts, deadlifts. Even if you're running, this is a good way to get the core activated so you have that support. So let's go ahead and try this ab crunch hold. All you're going to do is lay down on your back. Hands are going to go on top of your head. I'm going to make sure my tailbone is flat to the floor. I'm going to then cross my arms over my shoulders. I'm going to crunch up, and I'm going to press my elbows into my knees. And this is the entire exercise, you guys. I know it doesn't look like much, but it's actually really hard. I'm going to take a break. And I guarantee that if you try it even for 10-15 seconds, you're going to feel something going on there. And you really will feel those ab muscles burning. So this is a good one to be as a warm-up and to get you started. So once again, ab crunch hold. Cross your arms. Tilt everything up and together. Press those elbows into your knees. Belly button to your spine. Woo. And just with that, I'm shaking. So with the ab crunch hold, you're only going to hold that for maybe 10-15 seconds. If you can work your way up to 30 seconds or a minute, more power to you. That's a tough exercise. Okay, the next one is going to be the tuck crunch. And I like this one because not only are you engaging the abdominals from the rib cage attachment, you're also engaging from the hip attachment of the abs. So for this one, you're going to lay on your back, extended legs in front of you, arms over your head. Push your rib cage down, pull your belly button in. You're going to roll your upper body up and then pull those knees in at the last second. Slow move down and pull your knees in. A more advanced version is the pike up, where we roll straight leg and touch your toes straight up. So if you're feeling sassy, you can try the pike up as opposed to the tuck crunch. So that's number 2. Perform 2 to 3 sets, 10 to 20 reps of the tuck crunch. Next one is going to be the standard plank hold. I love this exercise because it forces your core to work against gravity. This is really good for learning the drawing in maneuver, pulling your belly button to your spine, supporting your rib cage, supporting your body before any big movement or any big lift. And it's a great way to work your abs without having to do a crunch. So with your plank, you're going to flip over, knees in line with your hips for now. And then let's go shoulders in line with your elbows. And then from here, I'm going to make sure my shoulder blades are together. I'm going to extend my legs, come up on my toes, and I'm going to hold my plank. Nice flat back. Make sure your butt's not up in the air. Make sure you're not sagging all the way down here. Nice and flat. And all you're doing is working to pull that belly button in towards your spine. Once again, a lot harder than it looks. So give that a try. Start with 10 seconds hold. Work your way up to 30 seconds or a minute. That's a great one to do when you're at home just watching TV. All right, so commercial break, hold that plank. Okay, finally, we have the side plank, which I personally think is one of the toughest ab exercises because this is a plane of movement that we're not used to working in, and it's an area that tends to be weak for a lot of people. And you also may discover that you have one side that's a lot stronger than the other when you do this exercise. So for the side plank, we're working the obliques on the sides of the abdomen, having to stabilize the entire body and the entire trunk. So firstly, I don't know if that's a word, I'm going to line up my elbow with my shoulder, and I'm going to make sure that my hips are stacked on top of each other. So I'm not twisted, leaning back this way or this way. My feet are stacked on top of each other, my hips are stacked on top of each other, and I'm going to imagine a string that's going to pull me to the ceiling. I'm going to contract my abs, and I'm going to think about compressing my rib cage to my hip, and I'm going to bridge and hold, and then come on down. So your objective is to hold that pose for as long as you can. Come on up, hold, and down. Or alternatively, you can turn it into a moving exercise where you lift and crunch, slow on the way down, lift and crunch again. And you are definitely going to feel that in the side of your rib cage right here. And that's going to help stabilize that entire core. So there are 4 exercises that you can do at home for your abs. You can do these as a circuit. You can do 1 set of ab crunch hold, followed by tuck crunch, followed by plank, followed by side plank, and don't forget to do both sides. Or you can do 2-3 sets of each exercise before you move on to your next exercise. So hopefully that's helpful information. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again real soon.